Hi everyone, good day. We're now going to report our task. But before anything else, let me introduce to you myself and my group mates. So I am Maria May Cinco, and here are my group mates. Kim Francis Louie Andalana, Althea Rose Kataytay, Alma Lindeo, and Annalyn Navarro. So now let us proceed to our graphic organizer. This is all about the attributes of 21st century teaching and learning. So the 4 C's that I've mentioned, namely critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and communication, are some of the attributes of 21st century. So the 4 C's of 21st century skills let students create a whole that is greater than the sum of its parts. That may sound overly generalized, and you may be right, but the skills themselves are so general that it's difficult to pin down what, why, or how students should learn the 4 C's. It's most accurate to say that students need the 4 C's for any and every reason. Critical thinking teaches students to question claims and seek truth. Creativity teaches students to think in a way that's unique to them. Collaboration teaches students that groups can create something bigger and better than you can on your own. And communication teaches students how to efficiently convey ideas. Combined, the 4 C's empower the students to become one-person think tanks. Then, when those students get together, they can achieve almost everything. So that would be all for my part, and I will give the floor to Kim Louie Andalana for the continuation of this graphic organizer.
Thank you, Ms. Maria May. And now, this is the continuation of the attributes of 21st century in teaching and learning of our graphic organizer. So, we have technological literacy provides the teachers and students with access to a variety of educational resources that inspire creativity, critical thinking, communication, and collaboration. It promotes inclusion, the development of digital literacy skills. It ultimately exposes our students and teachers to new online global communities. Now, let's move on to the information literacy. So, information literacy is skills that are prerequisite for effective learning. And information literate to a person actively uses information to further personal learning and growth. The process of sifting through available information in order to select the most appropriate information, knowledge construction requirements, the skills, and information literacy. And now, we have skills for personal knowledge building. So teachers in 21st century skills is imperative to help students understand themselves to each other and learn how to think creatively and critically, no matter what field of study or work they plan to pursue. And now let's have the last part, the cross-culture understanding. Cross-culture understanding aims at connecting language and culture so that the language learners can use a foreign language appropriately. This paper proposes some particular teaching strategies to help students in apprehending materials through students' active participant. And now, that's all. And I will pass the floor to Ms. Althea Rose Kataytay that will discuss that we chose one member of the ASEAN country.
Thank you, Mr. Andolana. Again, good day. And now, I'm going to talk or share to you the country that we choose that is member of the ASEAN or the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. And this country is Malaysia. So, when did Malaysia become a member of the ASEAN nation? Well, Malaysia signed the ASEAN Declaration as soon as the organization was established on August 8, 1967, together with the Prime Ministers of Indonesia, Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand. In short, Malaysia became a member of the ASEAN nation on August 8, 1967. The capital city of Malaysia is Kuala Lumpur. Well, the Malaysian ringgit is the official currency unit of the Malaysian currency with the code MYR. The 1 Malaysian ringgit in US dollar is equivalent to $0.22. The 1 Malaysian ringgit is equivalent to 12.84 Philippine peso. The official and national language in Malaysia is Malay or Bahasa Malaysia or Bahasa Melayu. And the number of ethnic languages in Malaysia are 3 main ethnic languages. And the main ethnic groups or languages within Malaysia are the Malay people, Han Chinese or Chinese people, and Tamil people. The languages of instruction used in Malaysia: first, in primary level, the two categories are public schools and the language of instruction used is Bahasa Melayu. And the next category is the national schools and the language of instruction used is Chinese or Tamil. Then, the next one is in secondary and tertiary level, and the languages of instructions used are Bahasa Melayu and English as second language. And lastly, in public universities language of instructions, there are also two categories. First is most bachelor degree courses in public universities are taught in Bahasa Melayu, and the second one is postgraduate and doctoral studies are taught in English. So that would be all on my part, and the next one that will go on to continue the discussion is Miss Almalin F. Deo.
So thank you, Miss Alfea Kataytay. This is Almalin Deo. Up next, Malaysian citizens consist of ethnic groups which are Bumiputra has 67.4%, Chinese 24.6%, Indians 7.3%, others has 0.7%. Among the main ethnic groups, Bumiputra show the highest percentage increased. So the total population was 28.3 million, of which 91.8% were Malaysian citizens and 8.2% were non-citizens. Malaysian government consisting of executive, judiciary, legislative branch. Malaysia practices parliamentary democracy with constitutional monarchy. Parliament is the most important institution in a country which practices the principles of democracy. Malaysia took care of their education, which are the functions of Ministry of Education or MOE, is responsible for provision of education at pre-tertiary level. Then MOHE is a ministry of the government of Malaysia that is responsible for higher education. So next, in 2020, there were around 7.8 thousand government or government-aided primary schools in Malaysia. In the same year, there were 126 private primary schools. So up next, in Malaysia, there are 20 public universities and 50 private universities. Not only that, but there are 34 university colleges, also 10 foreign university branch campuses. Next, Education Ministry received the largest allocation of 50.4 billion for 2021 budget. For higher education, a total of 14.4 billion. In 50 million, this includes for infrastructure and equipment replacement in public universities. So next is the government expenditure of education. Total of percent of GDP in Malaysia was reported at 4.1632% in 2019 as Malaysia public spending on education, actual values, historical data, forecast, and projections. So I think that's all for my report. For the next slide was reported by Annalyn Navarro.
Thank you for that, Amalindeo. And now, let's continue to the discussion. The overall literacy rate of adults for the last 30 years, indicating the year and its literacy rate. So, adult literacy rate of Malaysia increased from 69.5% in 1980 to 94.9% in 2018, growing at an average annual rate of 5.52%. For the Malaysia male literacy rate as of year 2018 is 96.12%, while for the Malaysia female literacy rate as of year 2018 is 93.5%. So the school system is structured on a 6 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 model. School year in Malaysia starts in January and goes to the third week of November. The minimum number of schooling days per year is 190. Malaysian students have 5 holidays which sum up to an amount of 11 weeks. The average value of Malaysia during that period was 20.04 students per teacher. The latest value from 2017 is 11.66 students per teacher. So the country's educators want to improve the quality of teaching, including incorporating more math and science into the curricula at all levels, while language and traditional humanities subjects will complement the technical skills to enable success in the future. Top 10 universities of 2021 Malaysian University. So first, University Kebangsaan Malaysia. Second, University Malaya. Third, University Sains Malaysia. Fourth, University Technology Mara. Fifth, University Technology Malaysia. Sixth, University Putra Malaysia. 7. University Islam Antarabangsa, Malaysia. 8. University Utara Malaysia. 9. University Malaysia Sarawak. And 10. University Tunku Abdul Rahman.